Well, hello there, everybody. Today we're going to be playing some Bloons Tower Defense Battles. We're going to play a full hour special today. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy. Of course, we're going to get our cannon, we're going to get our mortar, we're going to get our monkey ace, and then whatever the heck else it gives me, I will take. We're going to go with the dart monkey today. Oh, yes. So indeed, we're going to have some amazing tastic battles today. We have Mr. Darkman as the first player that we have to destroy. Oh yes, gooey goodness today. So we have to put our cannon up. Of course, I like to go with the cannons for these first few battles here. I'm going to get him up to 3-0 first things, of course. And we got a little boomerang over here. He's like, making some boomerang action over there. But no, it's not going to be enough. We're easily going to get some red balloons through his defense right there, unless he gets him up to a 2-3 pretty darn soon here. Which I sure hope he won't be able to do it. Oh yes, good luck on you. Good luck to you too, buddy, if you watch my videos at all. I hope you do, because that would just be plain fantastic. So again, make sure you get your cannon upgrades. Don't forget about those. Make sure you're always putting them on close. Of course, cannons on close are the most important thing to do in the entire world. If you put them on first, they will start missing and cause lots and lots of problems throughout your battles. Extreme battles. So, we're pretty far into this game so far, and we need to get some more battles in here. We need to get more and more and more. But as you can tell, we are still going massive amounts of economy. Oh, yes, we need more economy in here. So let's get him up. We got about 3-0 cannon. No, yeah, let's do it, guys. Okay, I'm done. I'm done for a little while. I've decided to try and do a couple weird voices throughout the entire battles video. So hopefully you guys will enjoy. If you don't enjoy, please let me know in the comments. I don't know. I'm probably not going to do this very often at all. But I felt like it would be kind of fun and useful to maybe try it out and see if you guys like it at all. I'm going to try and do a couple different characters throughout the game, but I'm not that great at keeping up with the character's voice for a consistent long amount of time. Of course, I can do little tiny voices every once in a while here and there. I could kind of try and sound like a nerd and stuff like that, but the problem with my different voices is I usually am not very good at knowing exactly what's going to come out before it comes out. Like, I just start talking in a different way, and then I'm like, oh, this kind of sounds like a nerd, or oh, this kind of sounds like somebody who's got a messed up mouth, or something like that. I don't really know what's going to come out, so it could be weird. For example, I can actually get some really deep voices in here, and some really high-pitched voices, but when I'm talking for an hour like that, it'll probably start hurting my voice, hurting my throat and stuff like that. So the first things first is I'm actually going to go with a dart monkey as my next tower. I'm going to get him up to a 0-3 because I really don't have any black popping power at the moment. So we got to get those guys up. We got to get that. Oh, what the heck? He's going with a monkey village really early here. Not really completely understanding that process, but hey, maybe it'll work out. So again, like I said, we're going to get that dart monkey up. We're going to put him right here, put him on last, and go 1, 2, and 3. And we can go more economy. So, yep, there he is. Those black balloons. As you can tell, he's shooting down that straight line, easily popping those black balloons, and the cannon's just going to do the rest. He's got little hearts on his, he's got those little heart balloon decals. How cute. If it was Valentine's Day, it would be perfect. I really wish that the some of these decals really did not cost as much as they actually do. It really, honestly, takes you months, if not years, to play the game to get enough of those little medals to afford these things. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. I mean, of course, they want you to buy the medals in real life and stuff like that. Of course, that might make a little bit of sense. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to go for a quick regrow yellow rush, possibly, on this next level here. I think I have enough monies and enough defense in here, so if I can get, I don't know, I mean, looks like he's got a 0-1 village right there. But is that actually going to be enough to stop a regrow yellow rush? I don't know. I really don't think so. So what you want to do is, instead of just constant regrow yellows, you want to go like this. You want to go regrow yellows, regrow whites, regrow yellows, regrow whites. Just do 2 of those really fast, and then regrow yellows again. And what that's going to allow you to do is actually mix it up a little bit, and maybe make even more regrow yellows and regrow whites and stuff like that, if you kind of intersparse them like that. And maybe we'll get some extra damage on him right here. As you can tell, he's going with some sort of 1-0 village or something. This might actually be his demise. Very weird to go with those glue gunners. It's getting tons of damage on him. Oh my goodness, are we actually able to take him down? Oh my goodness, yes, it looks like we did. We are victorious. Amazing-tastic first game right there. Glue gunners, very bad choice on his part. So let's get over here and start another battle here.
Alright guys, today we're gonna play some Bloons Tower Defense Battles. What would you think if I sounded like this and I talked in all my videos? Oh my goodness, it would just be plain ridiculous, wouldn't it? Oh yeah. What are we gonna do? I really hope that I find somebody really soon here. Alright, we got Hydro Dam today. Mr. Darkman. Oh, I've played him before. I remember him. I played him in a recent video. He does not have the best win record in the entire world, but that's okay. Let's get something. Oh, yeah, darling guns. Oh, yeah, darlings. I really like my darling guns. And then we got the cannons. Oh my goodness, yes. And then we can go with a mortar and also a monkey ace. Farms, I don't know. I'm not really a huge farm fan on these levels. On Hydro Dam especially. I think I'd much rather go with the balloon income instead of those silly little farms. So he's going with a ninja. Oh my goodness, a ninja. Let's start off with a mortar here. I'm going to put my mortar up there just so, because I feel like he's going to get a really decent amount of popping power up in this corner up here. And you can get him up to 1-1 pretty darn fast there. Feel free to move your mortar around a little bit on these early rounds to make sure you get a no lives lost, or at least try to get a no lives lost. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go for kind of a weird strategy here. I'm going to go for a, oh, screw those lives. Gotta say screw them, guys. And we're going to go for a really nice Bernie stuff on these early rounds. Yeah.
Alright, I'm done again. My voice is starting to hurt. So we're going to get that Bernie stuff, and I'm actually going to keep going on with these red balloons here. We're going to spend as much money as possible on these red balloons so we can actually get them all through. Alright, I'm just going to stop with these voices, just in case you guys really don't like them. We still got another 50-something minutes left of this awesome Balloon Star Defense Battles action. And if I keep doing that, my throat is going to hurt really bad by the end of this video. So I still do have to get a Dartling gun by level 4 here, though, because that burning stuff, even though it'll be helpful versus those pink balloons, it's not going to be a, oh my goodness, we defeated them all type of thing. You can get pink balloons down to red balloons, but that means also you do have to hit them. So we're kind of down on money right now, and we do have to save up for that Dartling gun, so let's wait those few seconds here. If you start sending out those pinks, it could actually do a little bit of damage to me. But there we go, we got our Dartling gun up, and now I can try and overwhelm him with some of those blue balloons. Honestly, the ninja's biggest weakness is group balloons, but if you, as you guys probably know, ninjas have been buffed pretty recently, and they're still pretty darn good. And that means that, oh man, I should be moving my Dartling gun over a little bit here. Yeah, I did. And then, what we can do is we can, sorry about that, that's my dad being annoying. He's asking me if I did my chores. Of course I did. And then we got a bunch of sweet, oh, he's got a monkey ace up here, so that's just weird. He's got Dartling gun, or I mean ninja and monkey ace action right there. So, I mean, realistically, we can't really do very much damage to him. Those monkey aces deal with group balloons pretty well. So overall, I mean, a cool strategy indeed. I've never really thought about doing something like that. But, hey, if it works, it works. So yes, I am 22. Yes, I do live with my parents. Yes, I don't think that that's the biggest problem in the entire world. In fact, a lot of my friends, some of their brothers and sisters actually lived with them until they were like 25. I don't think I'm going to live with them until I'm that old, for sure. I think I'm going to, for sure, get something else. Get some other sort of apartment or something by that point. But right now, hey, it's money efficient for me to just do it this way. Why not? Why not get some basically free living instead of spending money on an apartment? I mean, it just makes sense to me. Maybe it doesn't make as much sense to you guys, but I don't feel like I'm a gigantic loser because I live at home or anything like that. Or because I play Balloon Star Defense Battles. People want to make fun of me because they do that. Hey, I'll just say, screw you. I have a bunch of fun doing what I love, and I have a bunch of followers, and I always, again, love when you guys are always being super fantastic and awesome to me, and I always appreciate all that stuff. But some people, of course, you get those little people that are really, really mean to me, and it does indeed suck. So we're going to go with even more economy here. We're going to go all the way up to about this. About this is good. So now we need to start saving up for a higher level Dartling gun. And I'm still actually not very many lives lost so far. We can get an even stronger Dartling gun. We got a 2-1 Dartling gun along with our mortar there. And while we're at it, why don't we upgrade our mortar? We'll get Bigger Blast first, because that's going to help out versus these regular balloons, and then soon afterwards we'll get the camo detection. We do have a really reasonable economy though, 623. This guy really didn't rush me with very much though, and that's the reason why. It's because if you rush me with Rigo Yellows or something on level 8, I mean, I probably would have to get more defense or get a cannon or something like that. But as far as he is concerned, he's got a really weird defense at the moment here, guys. Rigo Rainbows are going to be his demise for sure, though. I can either do two things. I can either save up for a laser cannon right now and get that laser cannon up and get a really solid defense, or I can say screw that and try and do a really solid attack on him on level 13 or so. Keep in mind that I'm going to try and make these levels last as long as possible to try and get some of my extra monies over here. So, oh, didn't do it right. I didn't do it right. So, I mean, we're still okay at level 12. I really don't think he's going to beat me with anything too crazy. Even Rigo Rainbows and stuff like that we could probably deal with on level 12. But level 13, not quite as easily. Not quite as easily. So I don't know why he's also going with a monkey village there. Very weird strategies for both people today. And now I can actually afford a laser cannon. Perfect timing, level 13 laser cannons. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for those Rigo Rainbow Rushes. So let's get ready for that Rigo. Rainbow, it is shift plus 8, so let's do that. I don't think there's any way that he could possibly deal with a $8,000 regrow Rainbow Rush. Look at that sweet, delicious action. That is Ninja's worst nightmare right there, is regrow Rainbows. Now, we did lose a few lives as well, but look at him. He's losing 3 trillion lives all at once. Yes, we did it. Game number 2, we are indeed the winner again. I hope that we can face maybe some better people throughout this video. Of course, they weren't bad. They weren't bad players. They played it just a little bit weird. They played with weird strategies, a glue gunner and then ninjas and monkey aces. I usually never see those types of things. So this guy loves black people. Okay, that's pretty cool. I wonder if he's black himself, but I doubt it. We got a cannon, we got a boomerang here, and then we're gonna go with I don't know, I kind of like the monkey ace, but let's go with glue gunners today. Glue gunners, then, of course, we need something for camo detection. Let's get a monkey village up here, just in case it does end up going late game. Again, I don't think it's going to go late game, but we can play around with these different strategies to see how you guys actually like to play with things. Some people, they like full camo detection. Nothing camo is going to get through that monkey village. On the other hand, the mortars, things can get through them, especially if you do like a Moab, regrow BFB, Moab Rush type of thing with pink camos or camo ceramics or something underneath them. You can mortar exploit and basically get camo balloons through their defense. But with the monkey village, basically impossible. Alrighty, so what are we going to start off with? We can go with either a cannon or a boomerang. Either one would honestly work, but oh, this guy's going really slow motion here. Yeah, I guess it's not that bad. It's not bad enough where I'm like, oh, I can't play this game. It's just slow. So that means, because it's slow motion, I'm going to do maybe some crazier attacks that I don't normally do to try and make this game end a little bit earlier. Again, 3-0 cannons are probably the way to go with a lot of these maps. And let's get some economy going in here as soon as possible. Make sure he is on close, not on first. Even in these early games, it actually can matter a little bit, even especially on cards and stuff like that. I think cards, it really does matter if you get your cannon on close or not. Again, another person that's starting off with ninjas, but maybe that's because he is doesn't really have that many games under his belt, so that kind of makes sense that he doesn't have all of the towers yet. He doesn't have all the towers, he doesn't have all the 4th tier towers, and if you don't have 4th tier towers, sometimes the best thing to do is actually just stick with the ninjas and stuff. But if I was playing with low-level towers, actually, no, we should do that this game. Because of anybody who has like less than 50 games, I'm going to start playing with the low-level towers, just the 1st tier towers, and see how I can do with them. Honestly, I feel like I can do really, really darn well with them. A lot of these people, it's not that they're really, really bad players, it's just they don't know how to play with these early towers. And it kind of makes sense. They only want to use super monkeys, they only want to use cannons, they only want to use monkey wizards and stuff like that. Those stronger towers, and when you don't have them, you can have a harder time if you're used to them, especially in Bloons Tower Defense 5. A lot of people are used to those really strong towers in BTD 5. They come here to battles and they're like, oh, I gotta use tack shooters and dart monkeys. What's going on here, man? I can't survive with those. And then they have a hard time beating them. Have a hard time beating these balloons. But me, I'm one of those people that I really, really like those low-level towers, and I like getting my economy up. And I use those low-level towers and just make sure I survive with those low-level towers, and then eventually I start getting better and better. I start getting those better and better towers. Eventually, I save up like $10,000 and I get a Plasma Robo, and then you're pretty much set for the rest of the game. But it's kind of hard to do something like that in battles. It really is. As you can tell, Bloons pretty darn slow here. It probably took about 2 minutes to go with that 1 minute, so we're about 50% speed right now. And I really wish Ninja Kiwi would somehow fix these server issues, but I think they don't really even understand what's going on with it. So even more balloons for me, even more blue balloons and stuff like that. I could have stopped a little bit earlier, and now we need to get our 3-0 cannon up. In fact, I'm not even going to go with a 3-0 cannon. I'm going to go with a 3-1 cannon here. That'll help out a little bit versus the pink balloons, as well as it'll give me a little bit more damage versus when the black balloons and stuff start coming out. So let's get that guy up. We got a 3-1 cannon now. Look at this bigger blast explosion. It's going to affect even more balloons, and we already lost a couple lives. So big problem for us? No, absolutely not, as most of you guys probably know, but I'm not one of those people that cares about lives at all. But it is kind of nice to save them if you can. If you only have to spend $300 or something like that to save 20 lives, I'd recommend just doing it, guys. Just do it. The economy is not that unbelievably important to get that extra plus 10 economy and losing tons of lives, because you only have 150 to deal with. And if by that point you lose 100 on some crazy rush, and then that causes you to lose the game because you lost 110 lives instead of, or if you only had 100 lives and lost 110, compared to if you had 150 and then lost 110, you know? But usually, overall, I mean, you can go with a bigger rush if you save up and get a little bit more economy by the end there. So, kind of tough to, with all these crazy rules that you can come up with in this game to actually make everything completely effective and work for you amazing-tastically. Next thing I can do is go with two different things. I can go with a 3-0 boomerang, or I can go with something different. So let's go with something different. It'll be fun. This guy's not that great, so we can do these different strategies and actually make them somehow work for us. So we're going to save up for this glue gunner. Yay, a nice little glue gunner. He's not very strong. Force glue gunners are not that strong. But what you can do is you can get a glue gunner right here, put him on strong, and get him up to 1, 2, 0. 2, 0, 2, 1. You could get him up to 2, 1 as well. But 2, 0 is just fine. 1 and 2. Got 2, 0 right now. And that's not going to be full black popping power. Keep that in mind. It's not full black popping power. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm actually going to have to get either another glue gunner there to help pop those blacks, or I can get a boomerang up. Either way would honestly work, but I feel like more. Yeah, we'll have to see. If he starts rushing me these blacks, I'll build a boomerang really quick. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. So I do need economy. I'm only at 450 right now, and that's kind of low for the round. I usually have a little bit more than that. I don't know why I don't have any more than that. Don't know. Maybe I was not pressing the button at certain times or something like that. But yes, it is indeed sad. It is very, very sad. Oh my goodness, so we still only got ninjas over there, and that means that maybe some regrow yellows could possibly overwhelm him. So we might try a quick regrow yellow rush. And now the thing about quick regrow yellow rushes is just if you have enough defense, you have a decent economy, the regrow yellow rush really doesn't hurt you that much. Because regrows, even though you're wasting a tiny bit of money making them regrows, yellow balloons are still just straight up economy. So you're getting economy out of those things, and by level 8, it really doesn't matter that much. So what we can do is we can wait this out a little bit, and see how much money we can get, and maybe send out a giant regrow yellow rush. And we'll see if he... Oh, never mind there, guys. He's got his cannon up, so now we're going to have to change our strategy a little bit. He's, of course, planning ahead for those regrow yellows. So good idea on his part. I think the cannon's probably going to be enough popping power to actually make sure that those regrow yellow rushes don't work. Also, you have a lot more time to react to the rushes now that the game is moving slower. So if it's like, oh, he has enough money or something like that, it's really not going to be quite as effective. So yeah, we are going to keep sending out these green balloons. Keep in mind, again, that I really don't have enough black popping power at the moment. I understand that I don't have enough black popping power at the moment. I'm just kind of saying, screw it, I don't actually need it right now, so I'm just going to kind of chill with what I have. It means more economy in the long run, and because my economy is not quite so high, I mean, especially on this level, I would think it would be much higher than what it is right now. I would think it was. But he's still got 150 lives, so that's kind of surprising. So there he goes. He's got his 3-0 cannon up for level 8. Definitely a good thing for him. It pretty much saved his life to go with that thing. If he didn't go with that thing, I could have sent out a giant regrow yellow rush, and I could have actually wasted my money if he got it up in time. So that could have been one bad thing about me. And now I would like to at least get my economy up to 700. On this level, you need to get it up that high. And I mean, I mean, think about it. Round 12. I don't have a mortar either, so I have to go with my monkey village, which is more expensive than a mortar. But the good thing about that is everything will be cheaper under my monkey village as well, so that's another bonus additive feature to going with the monkey village. But it also hinders your economy a little bit more early game, because a mortar costs much less to get than a monkey village early game. Of course, I mean, that makes sense to all of us. But the cool thing about that is also my glue gunner will shoot through 2 balloons instead of just 1 balloon. That's an additive bonus of the 0-1 monkey fort thing. Let's get this bad boy up. Bam, we got him up. And now I can get this guy up to at least 0-1. That'll help me out a little bit for that glue gunner action, and then maybe a little bit extra besides that. But oh man, I can't believe that one little red balloon got through. And there's those black balloons, so now we're going to have to do something against those guys. I'd like to build a quick boomerang right here. We're just going to get him up to strong. Just put him on strong here, guys. And my glue gunner is actually doing a decent job. He's popping a lot of those blacks and stuff like that as well. As you can tell, the glue gunner is trying to glue things. He glues through 2 balloons. And if you're slowing him down, you got a cannon over there. Hey, how could you possibly go wrong with that? Also, my cannon is just playing amazing for lots of... Oh, he missed. He missed pretty darn easily there. So he's even going with more economy here on level 11. What is wrong with him? Camo balloons are going to be his destruction. I don't think there's any way he could possibly defeat a lot of camo balloons, or just regrow balloons in general. Don't even go with those camo balloons if he's got 2 ninjas already. Just go with the regrow balloons. And now I don't have camo detection just yet because I have such a low economy. But oh man, look at that slow motion. That is ridiculous. Oh come on, we played this entire game and now they're going to lose connection for me. Oh, there we go. It's back. It's back in action. So he's going with a white rush against me. I don't understand that at all. If he sent out blacks, I'd be like, okay, I guess that makes sense, because I really don't have that much black popping power. There it is. There's the black, so we got to put this guy on strong, get him up to 2-0, and maybe I'll get him up to 3-0, but he's kind of spreading these out just a little bit too much for me. and making it a little too easy on me. And my glue gunner is, of course, gluing those guys. So now we're going to go for that quick regrow rush, guys. We're going to $3,500 rush. I am leaving myself open for camo balloons at the moment, but I feel like this is going to be more than enough to kill him, unless he gets some sort of 4-2 cannon up or something amazing like that. Other than that, look at that. His cannon's actually making things go into even more regrow balloons, because he doesn't have any zebra popping power right there. He just has... It doesn't have any black zebra popping power, so it's making even more zebra balloons. I have probably 5 times as many zebra balloons than I actually sent out right there. And it's going to be a nice, easy win for us here. He does not like the black balloons, even though he loves the black people. It's obvious here, guys. It's obvious. So here, let's go in and play another one of these games for you guys. We're going to play on Assault. Again, I always like to mention that we're going to play on Assault. Just in case people get confused and are like, was this a defend game or was this an assault game? I'm not sure what he clicked on. Oh, goodness. Oh my goodness, this could be crazy. So we're about 1/3 through this video already. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. Again, if you guys want to press that little like button for me, and we get to another 1,000 like video, I will make another 1 hour subscriber special thingamabob. So this guy's name is Civil246. So let's just do something crazy. Okay, yeah, like I said, I was going to use those early game towers. So we're going to use 1, 2, 3, and what's the early game tower? How about a ninja? No, we need snipers. Yeah, let's do that then. Yeah, that's definitely reasonable. So this guy's only got 166 battle score. We'll use the original 4 towers. I didn't feel like going with dart monkeys because I feel like since ninjas got the buff, they're probably a little bit better than dart monkeys. Yeah, it is. So let's get our cannon up. We're going to get up to 3-0. Now keep in mind that I am going to be using 4th tier towers though. The first thing you should buy with your medals are the 4th tier towers. You should not be buying a bunch of crazy towers or getting more battle energy or anything like that. Make sure you're getting your 4th tier towers, especially the cannon. And maybe the ring of fire and stuff like that. So, oh, of course, this guy's going slow motion again. Oh, this guy's way too slow. We can't do this, guys. We're gonna have to do this. I'm really sorry. I mean, again, I know these people really want to play me, but this game's gonna last freaking 30 minutes when I could be playing more different people. So we're gonna try and play this. We'll play a quick defend mode in the meantime, because I don't want to have to play that guy again and just surrender again. It's just sad. It's sad. I really wish Ninja Kiwi would fix the stupid server stuff. They've always had so many server issues with Ninja Kiwi, and it's just plain awful. It is just plain awful. So yeah, we're having a little bit of trouble finding a defend game, actually. I hope we can find something. Otherwise, I will go back to Assault really quick. So here we go. We got a defend mode game. 78 and 91. Not bad, but he's got more losses than wins. And usually that, for me, it's just a pretty easy win. So we got dart monkeys. We got our cannons. We got our monkey ace. And boomerangs. No, screw the monkey ace. We're going with the mortar. Alright, mortar's still full camo detection. Monkey ace, I don't know. You really can't stop camo leads or anything like that, even though they don't really come out. But they could. They could have something that, too many camo balloons that would come out on level 21 or something that my monkey ace couldn't really deal with, especially on this level because it's not really one of those ridiculous levels. So this guy is going a little bit slow motion as well, but definitely not as bad as the other guy. Definitely not as bad as the other guy. So we're going to save up for the $1,000 income boost. The $1,000 income boost here is the first thing we always get on defend mode. Even though you're wasting your lives, the only life that matters is, of course, that last little life down there. So make sure you get, I don't know. I like the $1,000 income boost, but so I have seen that, the $300 income boost is just a little bit less income, but it makes it so like, oh, I worry about my lives too much. But if I go with the $1,000 income boost, I'm like, oh, right after that, get my dart monkey up, 0-3 dart monkey, bam, you're set. So it's just a nice way to kind of organize the game to make sure it's the most efficient economy that you could possibly get, is going with that $1,000 income boost. The more expensive the upgrade, the less money you are wasting in getting one of those things. So saving up for the $1,000 income boost is definitely a lot better than saving up for this, than just keep getting the $300 income boost. Saving up for that $7,500 income boost is definitely a lot better than going with that large income boost, as well as making sure that you are kind of keeping up with the cooldowns. You kind of have to get this as much as possible, then followed by this, and then as soon as you can afford that guy, saving up for it without even getting that many $1,000 income boost is probably your best bet. So we got our dart monkey over here. He's going to get on last. Actually, for now, we're going to put him on first, because I feel like he'll get a little bit extra pops out of here if you put him on first compared to last. until we get some upgrades here. As soon as we get some upgrades, it's going to be a little bit different story. Little bit. But again, this guy, I really hate this stupid lagging stuff. I think I've noticed that it's not really how bad their computer is. It's more along the lines of how bad their connection is. Because what I did was I was uploading a video one time, and I tried playing a game on private battles with somebody who I knew had a fast computer, and guess what happened? It kind of lagged a little bit for me. I'm not uploading anything at the moment, so I know it's not me. I know it's the other people here. So that kind of leaves me to say, oh, I'm sorry, your computer sucks, I have to not play you. It's mean, but it's true. It's mean, but it's true. I mean, I just can't make myself do it. So we finally got this 0-3 dart monkey in 3, 2, 1. See how like long these seconds are? Finally got him up, and that should be a really nice solid defense for a little while. Now what I'd like to do is get a couple of $300 income boost and then save up for another $1,000 income boost. By that time I should have at least one more dart monkey, and you can tell he's going with weird strategy right now. He's going with boomerangs. Boomerangs? What is he doing with those boomerangs over there? Boomerangs are good, but dart monkeys are better for early game defend mode. For sure. I don't know why, but it just seems like the way the balloons come out, it's more efficient to go with dart monkeys than it is to go with a lot of boomerangs. Especially because two of those boomerangs cost about as much money as one of my 0-3 dart monkeys. So of course that just makes sense. This guy's name is Onk1980 or Oink or Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong? Oh, it is Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong 1980. I think that's when Donkey Kong came out. So this guy must be a huge Donkey Kong fan or Mario fan or Nintendo fan or whatever. So we'll go with one more $300 income boost, and then I'd like to, I don't know, maybe I'll get one more after that, and then I'll save up for that $1,000 income boost. We're still losing lives here, but we have a lot left. We have 70-something lives left. So that means we can actually just pretty much say, screw the lives at the moment. Screw the lives. We don't really care about them. He's only got 43, but that's still more than enough to help defend in these late games. Looks like he's going for, oh, he's still got 0 zeros. So yeah, we'll get one more $300 income boost. I should have been paying attention to that, but I was thinking too much about what I should possibly be doing and how good my defense was going to be for like the mid game here. Usually, I like to, in assault mode, I like to break the game down into 3 levels. I like to break it down into 0 to 11, 12 to 17, and then 18 plus. I usually think early game, mid game, late game. That's how I usually like to roll with it. And the reason why I think about that is because 1 to 11, no camo balloons. Once camo balloons come in here, it's like rush time. As all the rushes come in between those levels. At least all the big rushes that normally kill people. Then 18 plus is like okay, we made it to late game. Oftentimes the only way you're going to kill somebody is if you go with a gigantic rush, or you're just kind of trying to go into really, really late game. So it's kind of like you can do it or you can't do it. It's up to you how you want to do it, but overall, I mean, I don't know, I usually like to go for that rush because I don't want to go into that super late game. I'd rather lose going out with a sparkle than going into the very late game and having Oh My Gods end up killing me or something like that. That's just kind of sad if you ask me. So again, he's losing even more lives. He's down to 20-something over here with just these regular blue balloons. So we're going to actually do a little bit of micro action here. We're going to move him back to first. And that's going to allow us to pop a little bit more of these balloons. If we kept him on last, he would have kept shooting down that straight line. Those balloons would have leaked right through. And as you can tell, his defense is just not amazing right now. I wonder what his income is. Oh, we won the game! What the heck? We won on level 6. I guess that's kind of fun. But not good at all, because we won with 1 dart monkey, and he had a monkey wizard and 2 boomerangs, and still lost that game. Very weird indeed. But let's get in here. Hopefully we'll play some good assault battles with some pretty darn good players here. At least that's what I'm hoping for. If not, we'll go with those low-level towers again, or we'll try something sort of different. Again, I'm trying to do these different strategies just to make it more exciting for you guys. I don't feel like I should keep going with boomerang cannon, mortar, boomerang cannon, mortar. It makes it less exciting. So I don't care about my win record. I think my win record just takes care of itself realistically. I'm a pretty darn good player, so when I keep playing these games, even when I have to surrender, even when I do these crazy strategies, I still have an almost 3-to-1 win record, and I don't even try. So again, I think I'm a pretty darn good player. If I actually tried, I don't know what I'd get my win record up to, but I think it would be good to say the least. So, oh man, we are not finding people right now. We're going to have to exit out of here. We're going to try again. Quick battle on assault. Maybe just nobody's playing at the moment. That would just be plain terrible. Plain terrible. Come on here. Come on. Look at this, like, stream of balloons. I really never noticed this, like, stream of balloons. It's kind of like a waterfall of balloons coming down. Can't believe it. And here we... Oh, no. You don't even know it. So this guy is probably not just your average person who doesn't know how to play the game. It's probably somebody who already has an account, and they made a new one. So let's own him. Let's own him here, guys. We're going to start off with a Dartling gun, mortar, monkey ace, and, of course, my favorite tower that I almost always get is the cannon. Again, reason why I like cannons, good for popping power with the left side, good for Moabs versus the right side. You really can't go wrong with them. The only problem is the lack of cam detection. And if you got something like a mortar or a monkey village, it just takes care of itself. Just takes care of itself here, guys. Black balloons, again, a little bit of a problem as well, but it's only one layer compared to the 10 balloons that pop out of a one black balloon. All those pink balloons, there's a lot of balloons there if you haven't realized. So you know what I'm going to do here, guys? I'm going to eat a Snickers bar. A frickin' delicious Snickers bar right now while I'm waiting for this things. Yeah, maybe I should, like, get something with Snickers and be like, hey, if you give me a bunch of free Snickers bars, I'll make sure somebody else tries to buy your Snickers bars. Yes. Snickers. I love you. Snickers are my favorite candy, by the way. So what's going on over here? Did the game freeze or what? If it's really going this slow, I'm gonna have to give up. This is just terrible. You gotta be kidding me. Is the game really lagging this frickin' much? Oh my god, I'm leaving. Screw this game. I don't even care. I don't even care, guys. I don't know what's up with these server issues. Yeah. Really don't know, guys. I really wish I could make better videos for you guys. Sometimes with these server issues, it just makes me not want to make them. Oh, here we go. Here's somebody who really knows what he's doing. He's 17-1. Bring it. Bring it, yoopee. Got the cannon, boomer, mortar, monkey ace. How can you go wrong with those towers right there? You can't. Actually, screw the boomerang. Going to tax your reaction today. Ring of Fires, along with a little bit of 3-0 tax your action in the early game to help deal with those blacks, is just the way to go, guys. It is the way to go. So hopefully this guy's connection isn't playing terrible either. That would just be awful. Oh, here we go. Now this is what I like to see. You guys can tell the huge mega difference in the way the balloons come out. If everybody could be like this, like normal, like it used to be, it'd be awesome, but it's not. So let's go with the ninja here. Again, kind of a weird thing. I wouldn't expect lots of people to go with ninjas. Let's move to close. And red balloons galore. Gotta send him out, massive amounts of quantities of red balloons. Destroy them, and he's got a cannon ninja. Hey, good strategy right there. Ninjas are gonna be good versus the pink balloons and stuff. Cannons are gonna be good versus the group balloons. As well as cannons are actually pretty darn good versus the blacks and stuff as well. But what I can do is, if he goes with, I know I have like nuts and stuff stuck in my mouth, so I'm kind of like licking my lips and stuff like that. I'm sorry if it's kind of annoying, but those Snickers were too delicious to not eat them right then and there. I've been eyeballing them this entire video, believe it or not. So we're gonna have to get our 3-0 cannon up pretty soon here, but as you can tell, we're actually rocking all these balloons pretty easily. We're gonna go with a 3-0 cannon. I don't know why he's being all lame about this. If you like did a private match or something like that, and I made that game. See, I just don't understand. Oh, there's a lot of pink balloons. See how fast these pink balloons are? Like now, when you see the pink balloons going the real speed, you're like, holy crap, those pink balloons normally move so fast. Oh, come on. It's not unfair. I guess it is a little unfair. I don't know, I guess I can be as nice as possible, but I do want to win the game, and I don't want to go into super late game action. And he's 17-1 too. It's like not like he's 15-86. This game is starting to seem like it's slowing down a little bit, or is that just me? I had to do it too. I had to start from 0 wins. People were better than me and stuff like that, but I made it work. Maybe, not really. I'm gonna stop talking to this guy. I'm not trying to be mean to him, not trying to be an arguer or anything like that, but I just feel like if you're gonna play the game, play the game. You don't have to make all these stupid little rules up to help you win more games. Just play the game the way it's supposed to be, and eventually you're going to be better at it. So, he's still not rushing me with any sort of black balloons. He should be paying attention to that nonsense over there. So I'm actually going to try... Oh, no, I really don't think those black balloons are going to do anything for me. He's got 2 ninjas now. Yes, it is. It is normal. It's part of the game, buddy. I'm getting mad at you. I'm not talking to you. No, I'm done. I'm done talking to you. He should be rushing me with black balloons right now if he knew how to play the game, but he doesn't know how to play the game, so screw you. I really don't care. Again, I'm not trying to be mean to this guy, but he's just like arguing with me about stupid stuff. Like, no, I want to make these special rules and you don't want to do them, so I don't like you. And I'm like, I don't want to do the special rules. I never agreed to anything like that, and I don't want to do them. So again, I'm still going with hardcore economy here when I could be going with some sort of tack shooter. Some tack shooters for those black balloons. But he's just not rushing me with them, so I don't need it. I don't need it. So I should play it a little bit safe here, guys, just in case he does try and rush me in those Regrow Blacks or something like that, and they get a little farther. That would be just plain terrible. We don't want that to happen. So I am going to get my tack shooter up now. Regrow the yellows and stuff like that really aren't going to be a big problem for me, but anything else could be. Anything else. And I'm surprised a couple balloons just got right through my defense there. That was my first green balloon that I lost. I'm only at 700 in economy right now, which is really not that amazing if you think about it. 700 on level 8. I like to keep it up. I think it's good if I get a same round it is, same amount of economy it is. If I have 800 by 8, 900 by 9, 1000 by 10, and then you kind of stop right there. That's usually pretty good on these long levels. But if they're not long and I'm spending lots of money on these economy balloons and I still don't even have a tack shooter to help defend, I should have more than what I have right now. And he's just spamming the ninjas. Overall, not a good choice to go with just ninjas alone. He should, by the time you have 17 wins, you can just about afford some of those other decent towers, or maybe even a 4-2 ninja. I'd save up for a 4-2 ninja if I was him. Get a 3-0 cannon, get a 4-2 ninja, and bam, you're going to stop pretty much all those big rushes. Even those rainbow camos and stuff like that. And look at that, he's even got his sniper down there kind of hidden with my balloon. So there's those black balloons that we have to take care of. So let's get those up. 1, 2, 3. Or at least 2. We'll get a 2-0 now. That'll deal with it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Pop those black balloons. There we go, we popped them all, but a little bit late there, actually. Lost a couple more lives in here. Okay, and now, oh man, I just realized, holy crap, it's level 11 already, and I'm still going economy for some reason. So just a bad choice on my part. I should be going for some sort of good defense right here. I still need to buy $500 here. I still need to buy, there we go, we got the camo detection up, but just barely. We just barely got it up in time. And he's going for some sort of black rush against me, which is not going to do very much with my, my mortar over there doing Bernie stuff damage. So, luckily enough for us, we're going to get that up. My cannon's already up to 3, going to be 1. We've got a 3-1 cannon over here. And still, level 13 could be tough for us. Could be tough for us. I really didn't realize that the levels were going by that fast, and I just was not paying attention. And now I'm being a noob. So, looks like Regrow Rainbows are probably going to be what we're going to use to kill this guy. Or Regrow Zebras for that matter. So let's go with those Regrow Zebras here, guys. Regrow Zebras, reason why I'm not going with Regrow Rainbows is because of the sniper right here. He's going to deal with a lot of those stronger guys up there. So let's go with Regrow. Now, you know what? We'll go Regrow Rainbows. We got $4,000 worth of Regrow Rainbows in here. And he's going with another ninja. We don't even need to go with those guys up there. So let's see if we can take care of this. He doesn't have a good cannon here. Oh my goodness, yes, oh yeah, blah blah blah, Regrow Rainbows. You should have got a 3-0 cannon there, buddy. Sorry. See, now he's mad at me. Too bad. Too bad, so sad. Sorry. I mean, you don't have to be mean to me. That was the first person I think I ever had swear at me during the game. Wow. Wowzers. So we'll play another game for you guys. Maybe we'll get him again. That would be kind of sad for him. I think it would just be funny if we had to face him again. Because then I could destroy him. Especially on those harder levels. He could just quit if he wants to. Just could surrender. I have people very rarely surrender against me. So this guy's got the experience that I wanted to see. We're going to go late game with this guy. So if we're going late game, you want to get a monkey village instead of just those mortars over here. Also, I'm going to go with another weird type of strategy, Dartling gun action, as well as we need something to deal with, well, how about a ninja? Like, this is just a weird tower choice indeed, but I think we can have some fun with it. We'll have some fun. We'll play it into hopefully late game if I can play it the correct way that I want to play it. I'm thinking the black popping power is actually going to be my Dartling guns this time, instead of just the attack shooters or dart monkeys that I'm kind of used to, or maybe even boomerangs, but I don't have any boomerangs. Sometimes I use boomerangs for my black popping power, but not today. Not today. It's going to be so unbelievably extreme. If it loads. If it loads. Please load. Game, please load. Come on. Come on, I wanted to play this game so bad. I want to play somebody who's good. Ugh, still trying to save. Oh yes, it did, it loaded. Fantastic. His name is Timo Heracles. Heracles. Urgles Timo. So again, start off with the reserve cannon. Right in the middle of the map. I try and get it, look at that. Perfection. If you got it down to the pixels, that'd be like, Chris, you are the perfect amount of pixels away from each corner there, and he's going with farms today, so what the heck is up with that? I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. Farms on this level? We're going to start sending out these massive amounts of red balloons as soon as possible. And he's going, oh, is he trying to ice stall me? Why would he ice stall me with farms? I don't know, but I'm just going to do massive amounts of damage to him if he doesn't get some good towers up here pretty soon. Tons. Oh, so he's going with... Okay, so he's going with a lot of ice towers to hopefully destroy the ice stuff. Not really sure. But maybe instead of even getting a 3-0 cannon, maybe I can just go with an early ninja. Never really thought about that, huh? Go with an early ninja over here right in this general area. So let's try that. Let's go with an early ninja. Right over in this area right here. Reason being is I want to put him here because I can get him up to... When I get him up to... a little bit higher, I can put him on strong and deal with those black balloons a little bit. So I'm setting up massive amounts of red balloons. He's got a, you know, it's kind of weird the way he's going. I could actually get a higher level balloons. I should get some space blues or something like that if I so wished. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go straight for pinks on this next upcoming level. We have 320 in-game economy, so I'm going to start sending out a few pinks here, and then I'm going to send out some more blues. You have to be careful because you don't want to go with too many pinks, and that'll actually hinder your economy because you won't be able to send out those space blues. We're going to send out like... How about 4 sets of pinks? Make him have to build something else besides just what he has right there, or otherwise lose a lot of lives. And we will, in the meantime, just send out lots and lots of blue balloons. And eventually I'll get more of those guys up. We'll send out some blacks and stuff like that. And those other guys. But at least we're making him lose some lives here. It makes him have to build something else besides what else he has right there. And again, that hinders his economy, as well as helping us out just a little bit and making sure that he's not going to rush me with anything too early here. Because all I really have is just blacks and ninjas. Obviously isn't the best defense in the entire world, especially on level 4. Pink balloons, I'm not going to be able to defeat all those pink balloons. So he's down to about 50 lives already, so that's pretty darn nice for us. If we get any sort of decent rush on him, we should be able to take him down. Even one ceramic balloon, I think, kills him. Oh, there's those pink balloons, so we're going to get this guy up to 1, 2, 3, and that should help deal with those guys. He's already got this, oh, is he on close? Okay, he is on close, but he missed. Looks like we are able to actually take out these stronger balloons. We're going to keep him on strong now, and make sure for level 6 we got something else up there besides just this one silly 0-0 ninja. I keep wanting to say sniper instead of ninja. And now he's got a lot of ice towers over here, so that's good. That's kind of good, I guess. Very long game indeed, though. As you can tell, my income is still at keeping up with the rounds. 500 by 5. And again, that's what I said is what's the best thing you can do. And it's not because he's ice stalling, because he's using these ice towers as a killer tower. Nope, not that one. Not that one. But what you can do is, I think the way the update worked was that they basically made ice stalling almost useless. As soon as you pop all the balloons on your side, 3 seconds later or something like that, the game sends out the next round. But it doesn't seem like that's exactly what's happening right now. It seems like it's trying to do that, but it's not really doing that unbelievably effectively. So again, level 6 here, black balloons could come out, so you got to get ready for that. If you're going to try and kill those black balloons, all you really got to do is get probably this upgrade right here, Ninja Discipline, as well as Seeking Shuriken, and that should limit all those black balloons, pretty much not allow any of them to get through. Only problem would be is if he mixed greens and blacks, he could actually tank the damage with the green balloons and allow the black balloons to not get through. I know it seems weird to say tanking damage in a game like this, but it actually does happen. It does happen. Almost at 700 already by round 7. So I guess this ice stalling technique is working a little bit. What we're going to do is we're actually going to send out some whites or regrow whites or something on that next level, and maybe we can possibly do some damage to him if he doesn't get that 3-0 cannon up. Maybe mix in there black, white, regrows. Could do that for show, guys. A lot of different things that we could do, and he's still losing some lives in here, so I don't know if I should maybe just send out some black balloons right here. We could do that. We can send out a few black balloons here. And no, I really don't want to do that because I'm going to keep sending out these greens. I'm just going to send them kind of slow. And he's got a 3-0 cannon now. So, if we're going to do anything, we got to do regrow blacks, not regrow whites. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. I'm not really sure if this is going to do damage. Again, it's more of a test than anything else. So regrow blacks. White, regrow blacks, white, regrow blacks, white, and then that's pretty much it. We can also, no, regrow yellow is pretty much going to do nothing, but maybe, just maybe, we can do enough damage with these few guys here. I don't know if his 3-0 cannon is actually going to be enough to defeat these regrow blacks. Looks like there's quite a few things getting in here, but he's saving up for a 3-0 cannon, and he's got ice shards up, but it's actually going to be enough to pop all these balloons. Just plain crazy. He's down to about 70-something lives here. Every single black balloon that gets through is down another 10 or 11 lives, and we did a lot more damage to him, so definitely a weird strategy. Down to 22 lives, 10-2, and we won that game! Yes, we did it! That guy was 2-1 with more games than we could possibly imagine. We took him down. Took him down to Chinatown and stomped on his face. Yes, that's what I like to do. I like to stomp on people's faces. Not really. I'm not that mean. I'm not a face stomper. Do you guys know anybody who's a face stomper? I hope not, because they might stomp your face someday. So don't ever be friends with a face stomper, because they will not like you eventually. Eventually they'll be like, hey Chris, guess what? I'm gonna stomp your face today. And they'll be like, no, don't stomp my face, please, don't do that. And then I'll be all sad, and my life will basically just end right there after I get face stomped. So maybe we can replay that guy. Again, he had a very weird strategy indeed. I mean, I had a weird strategy too. I had ninja and cannon, and I was gonna go with crazy dartling gun action for late game stuff. I was not expecting to beat him with that rush. But again, you might be surprised by the weird rushes that you can do and make them pretty darn effective. So this guy is again a pretty big noob, and he looks like he went random there. So we're going to go with these low-level towers. We'll go with tack shooter, sniper, ninja, and cannon, and bam, let's get started. Again, another level on Bloontonian Mine here. So this might be our last game depending on how long it is. Might be our last game. But first things first, why don't we start off with the cannon, just like usual. Get that 3-0 cannon up. He's got his boomerangs already, so I could possibly use boomerangs, even if I had only about 10 wins or something like that. So let's get this guy up to straight up 2-0 already. And get him up to 3-0 pretty darn soon here. Again, I'm glad these games are finally going fast here. We can finally get a lot of games in. So instead of sitting with one of those slow-paced games for 20, 30 minutes, we can play a lot of these different people in nice, quick games. If you notice, this whole entire hour special, we have not gotten to very much late game stuff. I don't even think I've seen Moabs today. I don't think so. I think the closest we got was that level 17 game where I beat him with camo pinks on the temple there. So very interesting indeed. As you can tell, he's still not getting enough popping power out of his towers right here. His texture and boomerang are just not enough, so we're slowly overwhelming him with these balloons and could possibly do some extra damage right here. If he gets that tack shooter up to 3-0, though, oh, there it is. There's that 3-0 tack shooter. I knew he was going to do something like that. It's a decent amount of popping power, but still not full popping power, but it'll definitely help out a lot versus these balloons that did not get through the first wave in there. But still doing lots of damage, so that's very nice for me. I like to see that little bit of damage, especially when I don't even have to do anything besides sending out economy balloons. Again, that was not meant, the point of those rushes were not to make him lose lives. They're just to get monies for me. Every single time I send out those red balloons, I get a little economy here, and it's very, very helpful in the long run to get those little economies in the early game. And he's down more than 60 lives, more than 60 lives already. Fan-freaking-tastic. Definitely a bad start for him. We're going to get our 3-0 cannon up here, and now I'm going to start sending out those blue balloons. Now, my blue balloons compared to the red balloons was not perfectly timed, but that's not the biggest deal in the entire world. If I was playing like pro sauce players, I'd have to worry about my things just a little bit more. And now I'm just realizing this thing is on first, not close. Bad idea, Chris. You were doing a terrible job of cannon micro. But it looks like we are going to take care of most of these guys, if not all of them. No, we lost a life, didn't we? Log back into your Ninja Kiwi account. I don't know what's going on here, guys. I'm losing lives like crazy. I'm logged in. I'm logged in. No. No. Oh, man, I think I lost this game because of this stupid thing. What's going on here? Alright. The sound turned off. So we're going to get these things up. I don't know what just happened. I just don't know what just happened here, guys. We're going to have to start beating this guy. I don't even know what the heck. Server issues indeed. We're down to 29 lives. But he's down to 48 lives, so I guess that's effective for us. We'll get even more economy here, since we're only on level 5. And now I got my ninja up there, so that should help me out a lot for these stronger balloons. In fact, I need to put him on strong, not just weak balloons. And we will get him upgraded to this thing as well. I have to play a little bit on the safer side now because I don't want to lose. That really hurt me very bad here, guys. But we can come back. We can come back. I mean, we lost mega amounts of lives. I don't even know what was making me lose lives because it looked like that guy should have been able to take care of a lot of the pinks and stuff like that, which was all that was coming out. So economy is going to be hard to catch up here, guys. We're going to have to get up to probably about 800 or so. Definitely what's going to be the hardest part is the camo balloons again. So you're going to have to get some sort of decent sniper, so maybe I'll stop around 700. I think that's a really reasonable number to stop. And I do have a pretty decent ninja already, but that 4-2 ninja is very expensive. It's $2,750. Yeah, he did go random. But he definitely doesn't have too many towers, I don't think, because he has such a low amount of games played. So here we go, we got 700 now. See, I'm nice to the people that are nice to me. That they don't bother me the entire game about stuff and all that stuff. I'm usually pretty nice to them. But every once in a while you get those people that are like, we're only going rainbows. We're no rainbows today. I hate you, F you, screw you, Chris. I'm like, no, I don't want to be mean to you, but you're being mean to me. And then I get all sad. So indeed, we're going to go for this 4-2 ninja with the balloon jitsu ninja with also, we want him to have distraction. Now that is not the best thing versus Free Balloon to have distraction, but overall, because distraction got a huge buff, it can actually be used reasonably effective. And also, since this is such a freaking long level, maybe I'll send out a few more economy balloons really quick. A few more economy balloons, and then we'll go with, we'll get up to 800. There we go, solid 800 right there, and now we got a sniper. Sniper action. We gotta get something for those camo leads. Actually, you know what? I kind of want him to send out camo leads against me, because I know how to deal with camo leads, and if people send out a lot of camo leads, that's a lot of money wasted for them. And you're noticing that he does not have any camo detection right now, so no camo detection for him means boom, shaka, laka, and dead. He doesn't have any camo detection, he's just got the sniper down here, but that's not going to be enough. So So yeah, I think we got him with those guys. He only needed 48 lives down, and we are indeed the champion. You can tell he was a little bit of a noob cakeish player, but I can't believe we almost lost with that that when they almost logged us out or whatever. We'll play one more game for you guys to make sure it's closer to an hour long, because I don't want people to complain because it was only 52 minutes, even though it's supposed to be an hour long special. I usually do my best here. But I don't know, that other Snicker, I had 2 Snickers up here because like Halloween was the other day, and I had a bunch of extra candy and stuff, and I'm like, Chris, you shouldn't be eating all this candy. It's not good for you. But I want it. I want it so bad. Alright, so we got McCool Man. McCool Man. So what do we can do against McCool Man here? How about we do something crazy? I mean, this guy's not very good either. So let's do some weird strategies. Go Mecha Towers. Mecha Towers, unite. I think what we can do is we can start off with some sort of mortar, switch over to a Dartling gun, and then get a Monkey Ace. Spike Factory is not really that useful, but maybe we can end up using them in a little bit later game. So again, we're going to start off with a mortar here in the top corner, kind of hide him a little bit, put him up here. Actually, you know what, we'll put him down here. Keep him up there, and he's going with an ice tower up there. So that's probably going to be, oh, he's going with double ice tower. Is he trying to ice storm me, or what's going on over there? I'm not really sure. But we definitely have to get some more upgrades for our mortar over here. We're going to go up to 1-1. A little bit of micro action for me, and you can tell he's going with 3 ice towers, but he doesn't have any popping power with those ice towers. Oh, there it is. There's the ice tower popping power, and that should help him out tremendously. But I don't think he's trying to ice stall me because all the ice towers are right next to each other. Best placement for the ice towers either? No, not really. He could have done a little bit better than that. I like putting my ice towers right next to each other instead of kind of spaced out like that. If I'm going to do something like that anyways. But you can tell he's trying to go a little bit of economy, but he just cannot really afford it because of those 3 ice towers just yet. That's all he can set out for red balloons, and he's running out of money already. But I'm setting up consistent, constant red balloons, which means I'm getting a better economy. So far. Could be a little bit worse later on because I definitely have to go mecha towers, which are definitely harder to afford everything that you want to get. So for level 4, I'm definitely going to have to get my burning stuff up, move my mortar down towards the bottom over there, as well as getting a Dartling gun. So gotta get burning stuff, gotta get Dartling gun, gotta get all that stuff. So let's get the burning stuff first thing, and let's get that Dartling gun up pretty darn soon here. Because I'm kind of afraid of those pinks. If I don't get that Dartling gun up in time enough, I need to move that mortar really quick as well. I hope that there's some sort of gap that I could get in here, but if there isn't, it's kind of sad. So we're going to actually use the Dartling gun right in this general location, as well as moving the mortar over here, and hoping that our Dartling gun can get enough of these red pops. Get him up to, come on, 0-1. Pop some of these little red balloons that are trying to leak in through here, and we did it. We got him. So now, you too. Alright, so now we get more economy in here. I'm suffering a little bit with my economy. It's a little bit low right now, but it's not terribly low. Compared to him, I don't know, maybe we could do a little bit... We're probably doing a little bit better than us, to be honest. Because I had to spend how much money on that Dartling gun? $1,500 already on the Dartling gun, not including the mortar costing about $1,500 as well. So I'm about $3 grand in the hole for towers, when normally I can afford a cannon for about $2 grand. And the cannon usually can help me out until level 6 pretty darn easily. But this strategy, not bad at all if you think about it. But my mortar is still not perfect. It's still not going to pop all the pink balloons. It's still not going to do all that. It's just mostly good for the group balloons, which is basically what he wants to do against me. He's trying to send mostly economy balloons. And if he thinks I have an opening in with those pink balloons, he's going to be sadly mistaken, because I do have a pretty darn good defense versus them. The mortar is going to kill a lot of the pink balloons, and the Dartling gun is going to clean up the rest. As well as I could be moving my Dartling gun around just a little bit more than what I have right here, but I feel like this is a good enough. It's a good enough spot. I don't even want to micro that much. It's just going to cause more problems if I keep trying to micro. Shooting down a straight line is usually the best way to deal with any sort of Dartling gun stuff. And don't even move him that much unless you really need to. I wouldn't really recommend it. But he's got a really solid defense over there. As you can tell, 3-0 cannon plus ice towers. You really can't go wrong with that stuff. On the other hand, us, we're a little bit tougher than... We got a little bit tougher chance against these balloons here. He starts sending out those blacks against me. I'm going to have to do something else. I'm going to have to build probably... I guess I could get a 2-1 Dartling gun really quick for those black balloons. Other than that, I mean, I could get a monkey ace as well. But those guys are really expensive to get in the early game here, and I'd really like to get my economy up just a little bit further. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of chill here with what I have. I know I'm sending out blue balloons right now. I was kind of just waiting to make sure I had just enough money to help survive just a little bit more if he did try and rush me with anything. And we're trying to pop a little bit more balloons with our Dartling gun in the bottom here, and we're doing a decent job of it. Now level 8 here, again, regrow whites, regrow blacks, all that good stuff could actually be a problem for us. So we're going to try and do that to him. We're going to go with some regrow blacks right here. Don't know if this is going to be effective, but hey, maybe. Maybe, just maybe. As well as a couple of regrow whites. We'll send out a couple of regrow whites right here. And now I need to start getting my Dartling gun up a little bit. Get him up to at least that, and we'll get him up to that as well. Make sure none of these red balloons get through, or at least not that many of them get through. And it looks like we did 0 damage to him with that rush, so that's kind of sad. We're going to have to get our monkey ace up. Now, I don't think this is the most viable source of way of beating people in the entire world, but mecha towers are just fun to use. I call them mecha towers. I don't know, I just feel like they're run by monkeys, but they're like machines instead of the monkeys actually doing something. And what you can do is you can get a really nice monkey ace up here. You can get a 3-2 monkey ace, and that'll be camo detection as well as a pretty decent attack as well. Let's get him up to 3. Now my economy again is not perfect, but 700, you can't. That's not terrible. That really isn't. So now I have a camo detection monkey ace right there, kind of flying around right in the middle, as well as I could get another monkey ace to help deal with even more balloons. So do I want to do that? Let's get this guy up to camo detection and bigger blast. That'll be full camo detection, and my monkey ace is going to be my main popping power. But of course, if really need be, I will get a couple more mortars for a big regrow rainbow rush. I'll try and just get like 2 mortars just right over here, maybe get some extra pops in with some explosions. Yeah, I'd like to use cannons, but I don't really have that just yet. Or I could do this. And since I feel like I really can't do too much damage to this guy at the moment, I don't know what to rush him with. Those ice towers are really darn good. And what the heck? Where did that monkey ace come from? Oh, that's my monkey ace. I got really confused right there. I got mega confused. Alrighty. So I feel like if I do try and rush him, he's just going to get one of these guys up to ice shards. It's going to be pretty darn easy to kill my rush. So I don't think I want to do that just yet. Regrow ceramics as well. I really don't think I can do very much against them. So we're going to get another mortar right here. We're going to get him up to Bernie stuff and bigger blast as well. That'll help out because it'll allow me to stop any sort of big rushes that come out the top there. Which are the regular balloons. As well as the mortars are going to clean up all that stuff on the bottom there. Now I have a really weird defense at the moment. I completely understand that I have a weird defense. And I can get some more economy in here because I don't feel like I can... Oh, there's those regrow ceramics. So let's get... I got 2 monkey aces up here that are really darn strong. And I feel like they're going to easily own regrow ceramics. And he's kind of wasting a lot of his money right here. He doesn't realize how amazing the monkey aces can actually be against these regrow balloons. But we easily fended off that rush. That was like a $5,000 regrow ceramic rush. And we took care of him pretty darn easily. These two monkey aces worked together phenomenally. Phenomenally. And we're actually going to make this almost a long... Oh, they were going up here on an hour here, guys. This is the first video that I've made that's more than an hour long in a very long time, to say the least. And now we have some extra monies that we can deal with. So let's get these pink balloons coming out. Let's get some extra monies and make this into late game action. And I feel like because he has 1, 2, 3... Well, what's his fourth tower? Oh, he does have all 4 towers there. He could have gone a 5th tower, though, like a monkey ace or something. But as of right now, he does not have that 5th tower. So let's get it up to at least... you know what, I guess I do have to start... Oh, I really don't have that much Moab popping power. Oh my goodness. So we're going to have to get something for those Moabs. Let's get these guys up for Moabs. He doesn't have any Moab popping power. He's going to go for a giant rush against me on this next level here. So I'm actually going to have to sell this guy to make sure I have enough Moab popping power. Let's get that guy up. We're going to try and get a Moab Shredder. It's only $3,000. Going to be a few more seconds here. And it looks like we're actually going to be able to take care of 1 Moab at least with that rush. And he's going with pink balloons against me now. So does he have a solid... He doesn't have any Moab popping power. So let's go with a 1 quick Moab against him. And maybe I can kill him with a Moab. No Moab popping power for him. I mean, I got my Dartling gun. I got these... There it is. There's that Dartling gun. I cannot shoot darts at it, can I? Looks like darts are going into it. That's kind of funny. I can actually shoot darts like onto his screen with my Dartling gun because it goes through the other side. And it looks like those boomerangs are going to be having a hard time versus that Moab. But it looks like, actually, surprisingly, he is able to defeat those guys. I wanted to use all the OP 4 tiers. I suppose. I could, but he actually lost a few lives there. So you know what we're going to do, guys? We're just going to do this. Send out a BFB on the next level. There's no way he's going to be able to beat that BFB. We're also going to get Moab Shredder up, just in case he does try to rush me with a BFB. But I feel like this is going to be the nice little way to kill him at the very end here with a nice solid BFB rush. He does not have enough Moab popping power, and I think he doesn't go this late game this often, because you can tell he's not building any Moab Maulers when he should be. Should be going with his Moab Maulers. There's the BFB. And now let's see what we can do. We're going to send out another regrow, or just send out... I don't know, some ceramic balloons coming out here, but no way they're going to come out here. I don't actually have any 4th tier towers at all right now, surprisingly. Another Moab here, and that's pretty much going to be the last thing that I can even send out. So I was going with a Moab Mauler here. Look at that Moab Mauler is on... Is it on first or strong? It is on strong. So it's going to be a tight game to say the least. There's some camo balloons coming in here. That shouldn't be a big issue. I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to go with a another couple of BFDs or something like that with... we're just going to send out 3 Moabs. I mean, this is just like my last-ditch effort to kill him. It's pretty much all I can do. And camo balloons, let's send out some camo balloons as well. Send out camo pinks. Maybe we'll get some of those camo pinks through his defense. Right in there. Oh my goodness, this is so freaking intense here, guys. We got some camo balloons going in here. We got a bunch of regrow ceramics trying to run through his defense. It looks like we're getting some through, but it's actually going to end up killing him. He's getting a bunch of lives lost, and it looks like he is dead. Yes. Oh my goodness, so freaking close there. If we lost that rush, we would never have been able to survive anything. Surprised to get those Moab Maulers up. Very good game indeed. Hopefully you guys liked this awesome long 1-hour video. As always, press that little like button if you did. Much appreciated. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. And if you want to share this with your friends and you want them to enjoy the videos as much as maybe you do, hey, that's awesome too. And share it to your friends. Just show it to them. And if they like it too, awesome. If they don't like it, too bad, so sad, whatever. They don't have to watch. But that's all I got, so have a great day.